I wish I were dead.
I wish I was more water soluble.
Meanwhile, I'm here unironically reading a Taste of Home magazine, Soup Edition.
Soup?
Yep.
I want soup.
Yeah, no, like let's see. It's got 128 heartwarming recipes, but let's see. Some of the stuff here is let's see. They have traditional New England clam chowder is one of the few things, and there was one that I saw here earlier that was pretty cool. Well, they have General Tso's soup. I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah, Taste of Home's a great magazine if you want to if you want to get some nice home cooked recipes that aren't too hard to make. Ooh, teriyaki beef stew.
Dude, well, just take me to Soup Church.
Sorry.
Sorry. What do you mean?
I'm saying sorry because I didn't understand the picture for a second. And then I read that in Johnny Bravo's voice, and it made it even better.
Oh no! Oh,
oh mama! I forgot to water the baguettes. Hydrate us, Ryan.
So,
hi, I'm Llytic.
I'm Tom.
Which one are we doing again?
We're doing Light and Dark.
The one that makes you want to die less.
Okay, I can associate with it though. So, hi.
Hello from the future.
I'm Cool Boy. Oh yeah. Spoilers for the next thing. I'm going to hate it.
Guess
Run from it. Destiny comes for us all. We are reading Light and Dark Yagami. Light and Dark: The Adventures of Dark Yagami. I can read.
Finishing it up, hopefully.
And we are on chapter 47, epilogue 2. Spin the bottle and dudes die.
That sounds
hey guys, round 2. Are you ready? The answer better be yes, because it's going again anyway.
The answer might surprise you.
I went to London and England for New Year, and there's some place called Manchester to see my aunt Annie. And we ate Indian food, which is good but odd, because the Indians are from India, not America, like the American Indians from Thanksgiving.
You really do be like that sometimes.
Okay, if you have a hard time comprehending this, then why are you looking at what is it? The
corn
memes or whatever?
It's I'm just having flashbacks.
Okay.
Anyway, now I've seen British things. The British of my fic will be even more real. Stay tuned. Will it?
So anyway, they're at Whammy House in the 90s at night.
Running in the 90s.
Yeah, I like that song too. I just don't know that's the only part I know. So otherwise I'd continue with you.
Go to bed, you stinking brats, or I will turn your arses into chicken tikka masala.
Yeah.
It's a Britishy Indian food. It's red.
I'm pretty sure it's just
blood.
Indian food.
Maybe it is blood. And serve it back to you on a plate made of the Queen's hats.
What?
Roared Roger, but they all ignored him, and he walked away grumbling about those pesky kids.
And their stupid dog too.
Bork.
Bork. Bork, 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 bork.
God damn it, Isabella, stop committing tax fraud. Let's play Truth or Dare, squiggled Mello, getting the bottle out of his pants where he kept it to pretend he had a big man thing when actually it was the smallest in Europe.
Yay, they all said, except Near. He was nearly tied up. Actually, totally tied up, but his name's Near, not Total. Or is it? I don't know. You tell us. You have the power to make his name Total.
I'm sorry, but that really got to me.
I mean, am I wrong? Hey. I don't know why you're laughing. I was just saying the normal stupid crap like I normally do.
Anyways, where am I right now?
No, I'm still reading. You just laughed really hard. They sat in a circle, and Mello spinned the bottle first. He spinned it too hard, and it flew in the air and bitch slapped on the chops like a pro. What? Hey, Near, truth or dare? Mello roared, lolling his blood explosomed out like a rainbow. If all the colors except red were stolen by an evil leprechaun instead of a pot of gold, he had a pot of dead sparrows. But they weren't dead, as they were zombies, and they terrorized Ireland.
I have my condolences, or I'm sending my condolences to you, Ireland.
I just several questions. Why are we here? Just to go fast.
Gotta skate fast and eat ass.
Zane, it's your line.
I know. I was in the middle of talking until someone interrupted me.
Who are you talking about?
All.
Anyways, said Near, which was dare because it had 4 letters.
Okay then. Mello gasped.
Funny.
I dare you to stand on your head for 10 hours.
Near did that, but after like 10 seconds, he fell over because his hands were still tied, and he had to do 4 fits by taking off pies of his cloths.
These are children still, right? Right now?
Yes.
Be careful.
Be
careful.
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Ryder, be careful.
Have they been careful before? I don't think we ever brought up the fact that Light's younger sister, who has had multiple sex scenes already, is, if memory serves, like 12 in the actual anime.
I mean, she's like 16 by the end, but that really doesn't.
That doesn't help.
That
Tom.
Weird fact: the age of consent actually is 16 in Kansas. It's weird.
You don't think that justifies anything?
Now Matt got
I'm not saying it justifies anything.
To Matt.
Will you stop interrupting Zane?
Oh.
No, it's totally you. It was totally you the whole time. I'm sorry you had to learn this way, Mr. Llytic, Sir Tom. I was about to add Tom at the end. Your title is Tom.
We have become one.
No, God, no.
Your nightmares made reality.
To be fair, that was me who interrupted you that time, Zane. I'm sorry. I'll shut up now.
Now Matt got the bottle and spinned it, and it pointed to Matt.
Matt, I dare you to be awesome.
Okay, I win, said Matt. Then Dark pointed to him that he wasn't awesome at all because he played Barbie's Horse Barbie Pony Horsing or something lame on his 3DS, so Matt stripped off his goggles. I'm sorry?
Strip? Again. What? What?
I mean, you can strip off your goggles. It's just like a real quick.
Why are they
it is a piece of clothing.
Why are the children stripping?
Because they're playing Truth or Dare.
Because Neil stepped in to write.
Woo.
Yeah.
I notice this bulge. What's this?
Oh my god.
Wait, is it my turn already?
Yep.
Yes.
He spanned the bottle again and hit Dark. Oof.
Truth or Dare, Dark?
Let's see. Where were we? Hold on. I lost my place. Truth, Dark said naughtily. He believed in truth because he was American, and now it's time to put it to the test.
What?
Are you ancient Kira?
No, sorry.
What?
Americans believe in freedom, so...
Given
Truth
how things have been recently, I kind of doubt that.
True. Well, with freedom, truth may or may not exist because people have the freedom to lie and all that, and just.
Well, yeah, it's my freedom to lie. Am I right?
Free will. Okay. Right.
Matt asked suddenly. He didn't know why he'd done it. It felt like a ghost from a dark past has possessed him.
Or a dark future. Ooh.
Numbers. Stark said, and got the bottle and turned it, pointed at Beyond Birthday.
I want to apologize again because I seem to be interrupting a lot today, and I'm not even meaning to, so sorry. Dare,
Interrupt you
said
during the
BB.
next story, and like right now instead. I dare you to become an evil dude one day.
God!
Hello?
Llytic, Llytic, if you need to blow off some steam, we can wait for a second. If you want to go blow up a planet,
up a lot more than steam.
Really?
If you want to go blow
Okay,
up,
said Beyond Birthday. See, it's all explained now.
I mean, it's really not, but okay. Birthday got the bottle and pointed it at Samantha.
Who's Beyond Birthday again?
I don't fucking know.
A character. Let's move on.
There! That's my line.
It's your line, Llytic.
Is that?
Yeah,
Shit.
after Zane, it's Llytic.
Having a fucking stroke. I dare you to kiss me.
Birthday was gross because he was L, but grosser. His face was smeared with British candies like licorice, all sorts. Gross. And crunchy. Not gross.
What?
Okay, I think the writer had a stroke when writing this part.
The writer has been doing nothing but having strokes.
Well, at least the sentences were slightly coherent, even if the context didn't make sense. Now it's just not making sense, period.
I never said what kind of stroke.
Zane.
What?
It's
Already?
Yep.
Samantha did her face all scrunchy style, but didn't want to forfeit because she had forgot to put on her undies today. This is against YouTube's terms of policies, I feel.
Yeah, we'll just mark it
just
adult
blare it
content.
out, blare it out. Just blare it out. If she actually take off her clothes, people would see her chesty bits or lady bits. She kissed Birthday and she stuck his tongue into her mouth and it was nasty. He started holding her chesty bits, but she said,
Are you sure that you prefer this story?
Yeah, actually, I hate both of these. Why are we doing it?
Dark jumped in and punched Birthday. The lady said no.
Thank you, Dark, she said, swooning. No man had ever saved her so strongly before. She could feel a buzzing sensation in her heart. Was this love? And they both had their first kiss together, and it was so romantic that Birthday had to go to the bathroom and get happy.
What?
Hello,
Okay.
it's me, Kermit the Frog. I'm going to take the place for Zane today. So,
Okay, first of all, you are an imposter, so you need to shut up and just back away now.
the fuck? Who do you think you are? I am real Kermit over here.
Back the way you came.
Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. Kermit has a gun.
I'm going to blow your head off now. So, unless you leave. So, bye.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah, you better, bitch.
Meanwhile, in Japan. Jesus, what the fuck was that?
And that was Kermit, weren't you hearing? And apparently he had a gun.
Yeah, why the fuck does Kermit have a gun?
I don't know. Actually, I think it was my gun. Oh, that's
Kermit stole your gun too.
Yep. I'll talk to him later.
Was that really you, like, making a gun cocking noise?
Yep. Did you think it was actually a gun?
No, it's just I want to make sure I was going with the story properly.
Yeah, no, you were.
Oh,
I made sure that I was like, oh fuck, he brought the gun out.
oh.
I can get my gun out and actually make a cock.
Oh, no thanks.
I don't think we need that.
Llytic?
The fat dude had searched everywhere in his apartment for ancient Kira, and he wasn't under the couch or anything. There's only one place left to look. Outside. You know, all of it. He got dressed for the first time in 20 years and went outside. He was so fat that he had to run, and the exercise got rid of the fat, but he was still all wrinkly, and that's why he became L. Like, what?
It's probably L's dad or whatever. Creepy dude. The trees were happy, and the birds were too. And the Japanish people walking around saying things. He ate a pocky. It's a long, pokey thing made of crackers and chocolate, and looked under all the trees. There was a wood behind him. He looked down and saw a book.
The cover said Ancient Death Note, and in fact, it was singing it over and over to the song of Jingle Bells, like
Ancient Death Note.
Ancient Death Note. I'm not singing.
Ancient Note of Death.
Oh, what fun it is to kill.
Make peeps really ill. Hey.
I long for death.
Big youch. Give me a second.
It's Zane.
Picked it up and a Shinigami appeared. He was really short and squeaky and had a mohawk made of blood and skulls, but only really small bloods and skulls like mice or something.
No, shit. Yo, I'm Youngblood, Prince of the oh, God damn it. Youngblood, Prince of the Shinigami, he said, doing up his pilot jacket.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Hello, son, Youngblood, said L, shaking his hand. I'm looking for Ancient Kira. Do you want to help?
No. I do, but not right now. That you have already found him, said Youngblood, polishing his leather pants.
Spoilers! Lulled L, and they started looking around.
Okay, who is Ancient Kira? Said L, because actually he was bored and wanted to get to the plot instead of have hilarious antics where he'd look in Laddie's skirts for Kira or something.
You have a weird definition of hilarious.
It's you. Youngblood boomed, and everyone in Tokyo heard him. Oh, whispering was a bit of a oopsie.
Yeah, especially when it's all caps.
They were furious that he had been killing dudes for centuries and all formed a big mob to tear him up and eat him.
I'm having even more of a stroke now. What? Okay. Oh, God. How did this happen? Lulled L as he sent his killer bees and killed them all.
How it happened in the past.
The past of England, that is.
Watari writ the last name in his death note. Every evil dude in the world was dead. Now no one could have evil kids, and the day will be saved.
But one day a new evil would appear from a meteor or something. He knew this day would come, but how could he save it? He had a plan. He used his magic note to summon a new note in the future. This was the ancient death note, and you know how that went down. Then he went to the Shinigami world. There he found an angry baby abandoned by its dad, the king of Shinigami.
Just write meteor in the death note. Knowing how this story would work, the meteor would just start coughing up blood.
What's sad is that I can't really refute that.
Not in this universe.
Let's see. Ahoy there, me buggering duck! Watari said, slapping the baby on the nose bump to wake it up.
So he slapped the baby on the nose.
Yep.
So just full in the face.
Pretty much.
5 across the eyes. Got it.
He's a Shinigami.
Wah, 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 said the baby.
Zawado.
God damn.
I will raise you, carry on my duties when I die, which will be never, because I have the Sorcerer's Stone and will use it to be
Motherfucker.
The only way to kill me will be one-on-one combat with a worthy opponent, and also he will have a mustache. Watari roared, and he took it home and started a magic school like Hogwarts to raise the baby himself.
Already pissed off enough. Don't use the phrase Sorcerer's Stone.
He already used it, so...
Philosopher's Stone, you bitch boy.
I mean, he already used it, man.
It's a bit late now. I will name you after your favorite food, Watari screeched, punching walls out of the ground with his bare hands. Blood! Except it needs to be badasser, so it will be spelled blood.
Blood Fort, it was really awesome because that cat baby, all he could do was fart.
Back in America.
Light was a teenager now, and he went to school, and he had a sister now called Seiyu, and she was so hot that Light had to beat up all the dudes who wanted to be her boyfriend, when in fact she was a lesbian. Brain?
They spelled it right for once.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Lesbian. But he didn't know. But luckily he was a jerk, so he beat up her boyfriends anyways.
Mm. Well, that reeks of incestuous undertones. You found a death note and Ryuk was in it and blah blah blah. You saw this already, but then things changed. I will write more tomorrow.
It is tomorrow, and I'm writing more, so here goes no.
Kermit, can you please shoot me?
Think he's gone. I can go check. Hold on.
You...
Go, you stupid frog! Come here. No, he's gone. Sorry.
Probably chasing after that faker.
Probably.
Where the fuck are we again?
One day,
Light woke up and he did his stretches and had a shower and wiped butter on his abs to make them
What?
shiny. To make his abs shiny.
I mean, how else would you oil up?
well, I'm not fucking Paula Deen, so not butter.
Looked like he had abs and got dressed and went to Kira, some evil guys. But it was gone!
Where the friggin' dig is my death note? God damn it. He swore and Light's mom came in and told him off for swearing and gave him a slapped ass on the ass.
A mysterious laughter rifled through the window like lemonade fizzling into the iceberg hole of the Titanic.
I have taken your death note, the voice said. I will return it when my evil deed is done. Or not?
Okay. Light said, and he got his GameCube out and played Sonic because it was the past, but that evil voice sounded Japanish. He fought as he made Sonic do a loop.
Back at the slumber party in the 90s.
Everyone was asleep now. Nero was naked because he lost all his forfeits. And everyone had lulled at his ugly bod. Aw. Miller had been dared to glue himself to the ceiling, so he was stuck there for now. Cool Dude had got drunk on
Regoers.
Regoer's beer and started kissing Matt, who was also drunk, and everyone had lulled even more.
What is this? No, wait, shit, it is the 90s. Oh. And now they were asleep.
There was a rap at the window. Not like Kanye, lol, I mean a noise. Dark got up and went to the window. He opened it. Outside, he saw a shadowy shadow shadowing away in the shadows. Dark got his underpants on and went outside to investigate.
There's a pile of candies on the floor, and they made a long line stretching into the forest around Watari House. This was Sherlock Forest, and in ancient times, Robin Hood and his merry men had walked around murdering dudes for their money and burying it there in their treasure cave.
I don't think that's how that works.
No one knew there was treasure. No one knew where this treasure cave was, and whenever the kids weren't learning algebra or being super awesome super agents from L, they went here to look for treasure.
Dark followed the candies, but he was hungry, so he started eating them. Little did he know. Then they were drugged.
He kept munching and walking and wondering why he was having all these crazy hallucinations of dark shadow dudes with eyes made of blood and fingers made of skulls of dead presidents and a mouth lined with billions of sharks all snapping away. He thought they were hallucinations, but they weren't.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Zane.
What?
You.
No. I
Yes.
refuse. I'm not reading this anymore.
And just so you know, we're all stuck in this together, so we have to keep reading.
So where are
Kermit,
we right now?
please shoot me.
Kermit, come back. Where are we
I
again,
long
Boo?
for death.
Pretty sure he flew the coop. Also, Llytic, because you went god tier, wouldn't even if he shot you, you would still come back because it's not a
But the
rogue way
pain
to
would
die.
make me feel better.
Whoa.
Uh,
Somebody's into some kinky shit.
It would
I
distract me from this horror.
I mean, you could try to decapitate yourself with a shovel. That would probably work.
Dab on the haters.
Zane.
Where are we?
Oh, shit. Eventually.
Eventually, he got Robin Hood's house.
The
He had
whole
never
motherfucker.
Here before because Robin had made a spell that meant that only peeps who were all drugged up could see it. Behind it, he could see a strange light coming from a cave.
He went into the cave and there was more gold than he had ever seen in his whole life. Pile up like so much gold. There were coins and cups and swords and helmets and necklaces and motorboats and tanks and pipes and pyramids and tables and chairs and knives and forks and spoons and statues of naked ladies and horses and a train and 4 arrows. These were the ancient treasures of Sir Robin of Hood.
Wait. Hold on, though. Imagine asking a genie for more gold than you've ever seen before, and the genie literally takes that into, like, account. And, like, let's say the most gold you'd ever seen is, like, a gold necklace. So he just makes a longer, golder necklace.
Like you're a poor-ass motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Or, like, the most you've seen is 1 gold bar, so he gives you just a slightly heavier gold bar.
He gives you 2.
Yeah.
In the middle of the room, dark fort, you saw a big dark dude the size of a really big boulder with a mohawk made of blood and skulls and fangs and samurai swords and a leather jacket that was made from human leather, and he was holding a smaller evil clown dude by the neck.
What?
The evil clown dude was crying, but his cries didn't stop the strangling.
Yeah, that tends to happen when I forget the safe word. No, because I need your death note for an evil plan.
You skipped a line. You skipped a line.
Oh. Put me down! He spluttered as his eye and nose water went everywhere.
No, because I
Tears
need...
and snot?
Yeah, probably. No, because I need your death note for an evil plan, the big dude said.
Dark ignored all this because he thought he was hallucinating, but he wasn't. In fact, there had been no drugs in the candies at all, and Dark just thought
Motherfucker!
there was because he thought the Shinigami were hallucinations. Tricked you!
You retconned it. You didn't trick anyone, you motherfucker.
Also, he also said the only way to find Sir Robin of Hood's place was to be someone who was drugged up. So you're kind of contradicting yourself here, man.
Well, that's what retcons do.
True.
The big dude was rooting in the little dude's clothes and pulled out a black book. It said Death Note on the front because it was a Death Note.
Evil dude threw the little dude away, and he went splat on a big pile of swords and started crying more.
Shut up, Rook, or I will put a maypole into your skull and make the kitties dance over your face.
There are many ways I would describe Ryuk. A clown is not one of them.
The
No.
big dude said, and then he got his own Death Note out, but this one said Ancient Death Note, and it was still singing Christmas carols, and this time it was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Ancient Death Note.
Had a very evil power.
And if you ever written it...
Evil dude would surely die.
Of all the other Shinigami,
Hold on.
do.
Please end my life now. Da-da-da-da-da-da. The fuck?
Where did Zane go?
I don't know. Maybe real Kermit did appear
Huh.
and just killed him.
So can he just step across Can he just step across time and space? Because I mean, that would make him one of
Well,
the.
he is Kermit.
True. True.
Uh,
Should we continue reading then, or
that's satisfying. Oh god. Fuck it.
All
Sure.
right. Used to laugh and call it names.
They never knew poor Youngblood.
Join in. Yeah,
Fuck.
I join in any Shinigami games. It really doesn't matter at this point. It's just stupid.
Then one froggy day in the land of the Shinigami.
The king of the Shinigami came to say,
God, this is stupid.
yeah, but he didn't say that, unfortunately.
God damn it. Blood with your note so powerful.
Please don't murder us tonight. Pretty sure he did, just saying.
Then all the Shinigami died.
They all shouted out and then died.
The ancient death note.
You made us all go dead.
And that is how I became king of the Shinigami. Blood roared. And now to make the death note, that will be the sauce of my eel.
Yeah, it says sauce. Keep reading.
The sauce of my evil power. He said, smooshing the ancient and regular death note together to make a royal death note.
Oh, so that's how that was made. I really don't care. We'll find out what happened next in the next chapter, but here is a preview.
I did what you said, my blackly-haired buddy, Blood said, doing a Japanish bow.
Good, El said evilly. Everything went just as planned.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
It's all right. We finished out this chapter pretty much. Tune in next time for the last ever part, for real this time.
Better fucking be.
So I can just...
look, it's just as long as this last one, if not longer.
Chapter 48, Epilogue 3, it all comes together. The end.
Hey, dudes and lady dudes. I'm gonna start using that. Hey, dudes and lady dudes. And some other peeps, maybe. I wrote this, but then I had to rewrite it a lot to make it a truly epic ending to the greatest story in the history of the world. So it took a long time, but I hope you love this. Final end in all finals.
Blood looked at the royal death note, sat in his... that sat in his hands, like an evil book sitting in his hands. And it looked even harder. Oh, wrong kind of harder. Whoops. And it was so fucking cool that he started dancing onto Spot, and then he fell and landed on a pile of apple-flavored heroin.
Heroin can come in different flavors?
Author's note, that's why he loves apples so much, because he has addiction. Why does he have diction? Pretty sure that guy has to do Twitch streams. Art started laughing, and Blood's head twisted around like the Exorcist girl, and there was a mad look on his face, and his eyes were so big that it was like two blimps exploding out of his face on fire, and his grin was made of teeth so sharp that whenever he bit, he split nuclears and made explosions happen.
Awesome. That's really cool.
Is it?
No, it's not. I'm being dumb. Meanwhile, in space,
the comet was zoom to Earth. Yatsuba stood on the roof staring down at the planet. The comet wasn't a real comet because it came from another planet and it had a rocket on the back.
I'm pretty sure that's still technically a comet if it's coated in ice. Fuck, I really want a dog. Yatsuba screamed, but in space no one could hear you scream. So no one knew he wanted a dog, and he was dead lonely, which is why he was coming to Earth.
the comet smashed into the sea, and no one knew what it was because it was like a new island. So they called it Australia and went to live there. But little did they know that Yatsuba was there being evil and shit.
Australia.
Where are we? Fuck, I'm already lost.
Back in the
Back,
cave.
Back in the cave. I'm sorry.
back
No,
that
no.
ass up.
It's fine.
Toot that booty up to Big Judy.
Blood looked at the royal death note again, just in case it was still there, and then looked at Dark.
You look like a stupid patsy, boy. Blood snarled. Dark just lolled and ripped off his shirt.
Would a stupid patsy do this?
That was Zane's line.
Oh.
Some fucking people, man. At least Tom only interrupts me. You just forget I'm here.
I'm so used to one of you being absent.
Yeah, that one's my fault.
Would a stupid patsy do this? He asked, and Blood looked all down and whispered, "No."
No, I don't see what stripping has to do with anything.
Exhibitionalism, man.
Exhibitionalism?
Mm-hmm.
I think you added a few syllables there.
I know it's called exhibitionist, but
Exhibitionism.
it's whatever I said first. That's totally the right one.
Exhibitionalism.
Exhibitionalism?
Yes, that is the one and only.
Exhibitionalistism.
Yes, only proper way to say it.
Whomstead of.
Stiff.
Dark flipped off Blood and started to grab all Robin Hood's gold so he could sell it on Cash for Gold. He was richer than Michael Phelps. If you don't know who he is, watch the news, lol. Because Phelps had 18 golds, but now Dark had like 500.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so dumb.
Maybe if I get my fingers in right, I can rip my skull in half.
Well, go ahead and try it. We'll wait.
Wait, I have a plan for you, boy. Blood sniffed and spat a lot of slimy snot on the floor, and his snot was a Shinigami too, and that's where the slimy Shinigami came from.
Ew. What is it, you fat, stupid, bloody man? Is your plan for me to get you a baby bottle for the baby, which is you? Ha! He showed him. Dark said, and his burn was so sick that all the other Shinigami laughed at Blood. I mean, like, what other Shinigami? Blood killed them all.
The burn was that bad that no one laughed.
Oh my. I have a better plan. Blood peaked. Take this book and write the names of evil dudes in it.
But there are no evil dudes, Dark gapped. Ancient Kira killed them all in Shakespeare times.
Oh, really? There was a boom so loud that it sounded like hell, but if hell had a black hole in the middle and was getting reverse exploded and all the nuclears in the world were exploding at once to try to save it, but it wasn't enough as the comment boomed into the sea, and it was Australia, and Yotsuba was there, and you know the drill. Right on cue.
What was that? Dark sound. Trying to sound all chill, because actually he was pretty chill.
Then he wouldn't need to try to sound chill. It's not that hard.
You clearly just don't know how to chill.
Evidently not. Evil coming back, Blood grinned. So I just met you, and this sounds crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. But there's a royal death note, but kill all those... Oh, but here's a... God damn it! But here's a royal death note, but kill all those evil dudes maybe, like this song.
"Okay," Dark said, and he ran back to Whammy House with a load of gold stuffed his pants.
But then he woke up.
Man, was that all a dream?
God fucking...
You okay?
That was stupid.
Uh,
That was like next level stupid, and I hate it. That was just the worst.
Take solace, we're almost done.
Are we?
Yes. We're closer than we were 5 seconds ago.
Are we?
Fucking...
Yes. So finish your line, Llytic, so I can read mine.
I did.
You said, man, was that all a dream? And you didn't say dark side.
Dark Side.
There we go.
I wish
Nope.
Dark Side was here.
Nope, Mello said.
That way we'd all be dead.
Nope, Bella said, because he was still stuck on the ceiling. See the last chap if you forgot why, but basically he was dared to stick himself to the ceiling, so he stuck himself to the ceiling, and now he's still stuck there because he used really sticky glue to stick himself. You did all that crazy shit.
Amazing. Simply amazing. I'm gonna go drown myself in the toilet.
Don't do that.
Truly, 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 truly outrageous.
Zane, it is your
Where
line,
the fuck
though.
are we again?
That's good.
That's so Raven.
Uh,
I actually can't find the line. Hold up, what?
It's right
Alright.
before back in the cave.
That's good. Dark said, and he found the royal death note under his pillow. Now to do some stuff.
Back in the cave, which was just a dream, or was it?
a crinkle-ass hoppy man with a chocolate in each shoe and another in his mouth walked into the cave, roughing up his hands together.
Ah, I feel uncomfortable.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Did you say chocolate?
I remember when they first invented chocolate. I hated it. They said they're here to sell chocolate.
I did what you said, my blacky-haired buddy. Split said, doing a Japanese bow.
Good. Elle said evilly. Everything went just as planned.
What is your plan? Reek asked because he was too stupid to remember hard things like plans and phone numbers.
I can't remember phone numbers, bitch.
Hello?
It's your line saying,
I know. And then I say hello, right? No.
No.
Nani?
No. Back up
Let's
2 lines.
see.
Back up a good ways.
Well, they say hello twice.
My plan.
My plan is to get a job as the world's greatest detective. I laughed hard. I planned this all along. I sent a message to the evil planet telling them about a very special dog.
In America.
There was a ding-dong. Light's mom opened the door, and a gunshot and a bullet shot through her, and blood went everywhere. Luckily, Mr. Organs went splat on the wall, so she was okay and didn't realize.
What?
Hello. She said, taking off her dress because Sorchira wasn't in and she wanted sex.
Hello? The doorman greased, putting away his gun. I hear you have a dog?
Yes, I do, Light's mom said.
Can I have him?
Only if you sex me right up. Light's mom said, so they sexed right there in the hallway so Light's mom could write a new name in her sex note, Yatsuba. He was quite good at sexing, but not as good as anyone else she had ever sexed with. Here's the dog, she said, and she gave him Might Yagami. That's where he got the dog.
Thank you, the man said, and he closed the door. But before he went, he got a Light's death note and put it in the scanner and emailed it to himself.
You know, somehow I doubt that the death note could work that way.
Wait, where did all this blood come from? Light's mom squawked.
I don't ask for much. Just why?
Cause
Why
fuck
not?
you.
Ancient times.
Watari was a kid and walking around the streets of London. He looked at the ground and saw a sad baby. This baby was sad because it was Japanese. Japan hadn't been invented yet.
Japan has been invented yet? Oh no!
I think the fisherman's wife would disagree.
Japan doesn't exist anymore, boys. It's nice knowing y'all.
Well, dang.
Why does that destroy you?
Because if there's no
Zane's
Japan, there's no anime yet. I can't live in this timeline anymore, but guys.
Well, I mean, we can go to a different timeline, you know?
It's not that simple for me, buddy. I wish it was.
He's neither a time player or a space player.
Ow.
Yeah, I'm a shit tier player.
Well, I mean, I could like open a doorway, couldn't I? Right? Or
I think most people can open doorways.
Yeah, I can open a door too.
Yeah, there
see
you
me
go. You're
gloating
halfway
about
there.
it?
Then
Halfway.
Then before you step through the door, just miss space and time, and you're there to the different timeline.
All you
Just
have to
miss
do is
space
fold
and time.
reality. All
Yep,
you
that's
have
how
to
I do it.
All you have to do is fold reality in on itself.
Or just miss it entirely. Like I said, that's what I do.
I don't think that's how that works, Tom.
Well, then how am I doing it?
Drugs.
No, I don't do drugs. I've never done
Are
it.
you sure?
Yeah.
I swear it. Not a single drug in me inside right now. Drug bad, no do good.
I don't trust you, Tom.
Well, yeah, you don't trust anyone, so...
Zane, I didn't ask you. Tom,
What?
No.
tell me about this lack of drugs in you.
I have never done
Not
drugs.
you, Zane.
I have
What?
never done drugs. I'm
you,
just
Zane.
I'm naturally strange. Now, can
Zane,
you imagine how
stop.
strange I
Tom,
would...
Go.
What? What are you talking
Don't
about?
you question me, Zane.
I think Tom broke.
I didn't break. Llytic's just...
Why did you
Llytic's-
refer to yourself in the third person, Tom?
What's happening?
And I think Llytic's messing with the space-time continuum again just because he's bored.
Wait, so shit. When I walked through that door, I became Tom? Fuck.
You are Tom. Why are you acting like this is a new thing?
But if I'm over here and Tom's over here, then
Yeah,
where's the real Tom?
pretty sure I'm
Over
still
here.
pretty sure
You
I'm
just
still
said.
needy.
Where are we again?
I don't
Hello,
know.
my wee babbling jumper.
I think that was Zane's line.
Yes.
Hello, my wee babbling chum pot, Watara said. You have a shite-filled nappy. English for diaper.
I think most people are familiar with that. The baby smiled and stared hard at Watari. That's
Baby
when
smiled at him with a fat dab.
Damn it. Hit him with the dimmadab.
The dimmadab and the dimmadome.
That's when Watari knew this baby was L.
Adult L jumped out of a puddle.
Fascinating. Tell me more.
Zane, it's your line.
Tell me more, tell me more. Da, da, da.
Hey, Gramps, he said, and he grabbed Watari and tied him up in a rope in his own tie. He stole Watari's death note and threw it at the baby. I see you have stumbled onto my little plan.
My little plan, my little plan. Then a clone of Watari came out of the puddle, which was really a time portal. He stood next to Watari and looked the same except the mustache.
Who in the name of the Queen's chesty bits are you? Watari said, and someone punched him for being mean to the Queen.
I would have punched him for using the phrase chesty bits again.
yeah, I probably would have too.
Nice chesty bits.
The word is tits, you fuck.
Baps. Fuck, where are we? I'm already lost. What is happening
This-
today? Hello?
This is your cologne.
That's the line.
Oh. Lost the line.
This is your clone.
This is your clone. He looks nearly the same as you, Elgran, so we'll call him Ear.
L got out a chainsaw and ripped Watari's mustache so hard that it came off and crammed it into the clone's face. Why did he need a chainsaw for that?
Why do you not need a chainsaw for something like that?
Because it's a mustache.
Yeah.
You rip it off with your hands.
I mean, you could, but a chainsaw is more fun.
That just destroys the mustache, you fuck.
Not if you do it right.
You telling me that you have the finesse to use a chainsaw that way?
I don't.
Exactly.
Wow. Rude.
Well, now here's Watari, and you are near. El laughed. Near dead, that is. He said, and he laughed so hard that the fire of London started. Ellen knew Near, who was old with jumped in the time puddle to escape just before the flame got them. Oh, so they use time puddles.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Blah, blah,
Da
blah.
da da da.
Was it all on a Saturday night? Was that the next line?
Don't fucking know.
Uh,
Zane.
In- Zane, it's
I'm sorry.
it's okay. Just breathe.
Help in England.
There we go. You got it. You're good.
Deer stayed tied up for years, and that's why he said in epilogue 1. Why all he said in epilogue 1 was which means I really Watari. Nia tied me and took the ancient death note to do evil so that he would rule. Author, no, I am super surprised no one worked this out. It was obvious. To Eldritch God, maybe. In the end, he forgot all about Watari, and El hypnotized him with Legos, so he started to love Legos so hard, and he thought Legos were sexy and tried to sex a lady made of Legos once. That just sounds painful. I mean, considering what those will do to your feet, imagine what they'll do to your genitals.
Ugh. Well,
Think
I
about
wasn't
it.
imagining.
Think about it.
That would hurt.
Which was in the future, Knight will realize when she reads his mind. Yeah. There was no reason for this, but Elle thought it would be funny to watch Watari Frenching it up to third base with a Lego laddie. And it was. Was it?
And that's why Watari and Nier both have the same hair color. Oh my goodness. Ah.
I see. Yes. So meanwhile, Nier, who was pretending to be Watari, was ruling Watari House and using all his powers to train up Dark for El and send messages to alien worlds full of evil so that more evil would come to Earth. And then there would be evil and people would look at stuff and shout, "Save us," and it would be like, "Yo guys, good thing I had a school full of detectives for just this purpose!"
Wank.
And they'd call him a hero, and it worked, so that happened.
But what about the baby?
Babes don't exist.
Back in ancient England, the baby looked at the remains of London after the fire, and it knew there was nothing for it in England. So the baby grew up and built a boat and sailed around the world to the empty ocean. Then it got out its ancient death note and writ Japan in there, and a comet splashed into the sea, and Japan was there now, and now he had a home.
So he created Japan.
Apparently.
Beautiful. Simply beautiful.
Zane, are you lost again?
There were hundreds of years until the future, so the baby got practicing and started learning everything ever, so that one day it would be the best detective in the world.
First things first, the fisherman's wife. Now everything comes together.
Dark had his royal death note, and he was curing dudes. By mistake, Reek had got a death note of his own and given it to Light. This was the flaw in L's plan. How? Find out.
No, I refuse.
L, Watari roared, "We have a bugger fluffing problem."
Elle looked at the screen. A dude died, he raffled. So what?
So, Dark didn't cure him.
He didn't kill him? What?
Yeah, apparently that's a thing.
How do you kill someone?
I don't know. How does someone kill you?
Not very easily.
Yeah, the whole Prince of Space thing.
Boneless pizza.
Fuck you.
What? L punched the table so hard that nothing happened because he was dead weak. How?
We need to find the real Kira before he Kira's us, Watari panicked, pressing all the buttons at once. He accidentally hit the show history button, and all his internet history came up, and there were naked laddies in it. this wasn't the time for naked laddies, so he clicked exit all blushing and red, and Elle dissed him.
I will do a press conference, Elle said, and he did
That's a sick diss.
Elle said, and he did the Lind L. Taylor thing and died like in the anime, but then got life noted back. The life note came from a magic castle that was also a dragon in China. It's not an interesting story, okay?
What? Watari looked at the list of suspects. I have narrowed it down to one bloke. Watari.
What? Oh, what? He would... What?
Yeah.
No!
Light Melville Yagami.
Wow.
Zane.
What a coinkadink! I have his bro here, and he is also Kira. Send him to act as a spy.
But Dark heard this and barged in.
What did you say? He said, standing shirtless in front of the American flag that Watari had in his office for some reason, even though in English. I will never betray my family. And he went back to his bunk. Then he saw Mello.
I wish I were dead.
He killed Mel and Watari like in chapter 2. Everything is coming together.
Is it?
Yes. Let's go with that. It makes it.
He went back to America and decided that he would do everything in his power to bring down the corrupt and evil man who was called L sometimes. It would be hard, but with a little help from his friend, a little bravery, and a little heart, and a big man thing, maybe he could save the world.
So you've read the rest of the story, you know how that... you've read the rest of the story, and you know how that went. Dark defeated L, but there was a price. A price that we all must pay one day. The price of destroying the world and the Shinigami world, too.
Oh no! But there's one thing you didn't see.
And it starts.
Like?
This.
Light was losing his virginity.
I'm leaving.
That we got one more recording session after this. You can't leave just yet.
Fucking watch me.
He was in his bed and the girl from the bus. With the girl from the... Holy shit. And they weren't sexing very hard because they weren't very good at it. I don't know. In my experience, the people who are terrible at it are the ones that are way too eager to be rough. But they were good enough to get her pregnant. That doesn't take any skill at all.
9 months later, the world exploded in the climactic fight. But there was
Well, that went well.
But there was one survivor who jumped into the portal to the puddle in ancient London, and her name was Samantha, a.k.a. the girl from the bus.
Because that baby was the one that was to bring much evil and death into the world. I will call you Light Jr., she said, except she was so exhausted from giving birth that all she could say was, I will call you...
Lightning crashed and boomed around her as she said these evil words.
500 years later.
Elle and Dark had their final fight. Samantha looked sadly at her son, smashing it out to the death. How had she been so wrong to make the evil baby? She got a sword and blew up the Death Note robot and stabbed Elle, like in chapter 39, but she didn't kill him.
Who are you? Elle gasped.
Your mom, Samantha.
Got him! Sorry.
Yo, mama's so stupid she decided to give birth to you.
That's it. The Yo Mama joke to end all Yo Mama jokes.
Oh.
Zane?
I thought you were gonna finish. Finish me. The color was watching out of him like a shirt in the wash.
No, my son, you made mistakes, but you deserve another chance. No, end it! He started to shrink, also like a shirt in the wash. Soon he was a baby. Samantha gave him one last oh, god damn it, kill me.
Before I go, tell me one thing, Elle said. Who is my dad?
Me. Lad, Samantha said and booted him into the portal to ancient London again.
Wait it, Elle said, but he was a baby now.
So everything made sense now.
No, it doesn't.
Except
Creepy dude was my dad, El thought before he turned into Baby Watari. That means Light was creepy dude.
Light laughed evilly.
Yes, I planned this all along. You were all my pawns. In this game of cat and mouse, and I am it.
Fucking idiot gets pounded.
Light's face flashed, and it was obvious that he had been polluted by the powers of the Death Note too. For his face, which was once human and skinny, was now Shinigami and scaly. He slicked back his mohawk made of blood and skulls and jumped on the motorbike to the past to meet Watari. Author's note, because he had turned into blood because he was blood all along. I had this ad cuts peeps, they get it.
And then the whole thing started again.
The end. Wait. It started again. We have to go back to the beginning, guys, and read it
No!
all over again.
I will kill you. Your
Yeah.
corpse were fertilized by crops.
Okay, hold on.
I hope you enjoyed the story. If not, tell me and I will change it to your eyes. But it's too good to change, so you better fucking like it.
I don't. The end times 2.
Written by Dark McGee.
Based on the Death Note series, but made better by Dark Yagami.
Ideas by some dudes on Twitter and the reviews sometimes. Thanks for reading Chicks and Doodly Chicks. Check out Real Dark Yagami on Twitters for some more fun dark facts.
Directed by Dark Yagami.
TV shows do that bit where it's funny bit happens after the credits, so here you go.
Eric was in the kitchen eating a sandwich. Blood came in.
I have a joke. Blood bellowed so loud the sandwich became a toasted sandwich.
What is it? Dark said.
Your mom.
Everyone started laughing. They all do a bow to you, the audience, for being so awesome, and the curtains close.
What?
Keep
Oh, I
reading.
thought you said took off the audience's clothes. I was like,
I mean, considering the context of this story.
That's why I'm naked.
the end X3.
No, Llytic, you're naked for other reasons.
The end. Forever.
Maybe. Chapter 1, a new beginning of action.
Yeah.
Let's see.